What's up, classmates? I'm Robert Sawyer.
And I'm Mrs. Sawyer.
And together we are the only black kids in the class. Married besties, laughing through life and judging just a bit.
Just a bit.
The judgment's been going well, honey. These numbers ain't lying. For years, OBK basically struggled and was starving on TikTok.
Oh.
And ever since the U.S. took over TikTok, suddenly OBK has had an explosion of growth on TikTok. We've continued our explosion of growth on Instagram. Facebook is a whole monster that's super exciting. Welcome to all our Facebook aunts,
Facebook.
unks, and all them. Only people that don't really love us at this point. YouTube's still doing its thing. We appreciate you. A lot of people have written and told me that they listen on Apple Podcasts. I was actually surprised.
Oh.
Because I don't see the Apple data too much. I get very little from Apple. So it's just, they're out there.
You're forgetting some of my people, though.
It's only one group.
You're missing my people, though.
It's only one group that don't love OBK.
You're missing my
like
people.
They say they love OBK.
You're missing my people. You're missing my Spotify.
And that group would be the Spotify.
My Spotify, they've been on there. They even been commenting lately.
Yep.
They in there. Yeah, I like
They
them.
comment, they listen.
They do.
They do not follow.
You know,
They're not followers. They're leaders.
That's it takes some time. So Spotify, if you're listening, I've been loving all the comments. I've been trying to respond to them. Please make sure you hit that follow button. But I think that's just the culture of Spotify is just a little different.
I agree.
That's all.
I agree.
Something come on, it's hot. You listen to it in the car. It's like, oh, that was good. I'm gonna follow it later. And you don't. That's at least that's what I do. It's a lot of podcasts I listen to like all the time. I've never followed them.
Yeah. But the thing is, Trevor knowing them not getting the same messages that I'm getting. I upload to Spotify 3 times a week. 3 times a week I upload to Spotify.
Yeah.
And at least 2 out of them 3 times. You've had some growth, Robert, but I just don't understand. Other shows like you have 4 times. It's like, come on.
Yeah,
bro.
you're messing with your mental there.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop ever. It's always like you're just not enough.
Oh, you're just not like everybody else.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm just like everybody else.
Yeah.
I listen to the podcast on Spotify
I do
the
too.
most. That's where I listen to it typically.
I listen to most things on Spotify.
No, I listen to Principal's Office on Mondays and the podcast on Wednesdays on Spotify. Reacts I always listen on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You know what I've only just learned? Apple did not have video. So to all the people commenting on the OBK Reacts on Apple, I don't know what you guys have been commenting to, but video's coming soon.
Oh.
I have nothing to do with that. That is Spotify and Apple.
I don't understand
and
how
them.
that thing works. Maybe because I have Spotify. I don't like sometimes the Apple thing would just pop up on my phone and start playing. And it's like, what was that?
But does it pop up and just start paying OBK?
Well, yeah, I only follow I think OBK. I don't think I follow anything else on there. I don't. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Apple Podcast app.
And shout out to everyone that listens to us on all them other things.
Yeah.
Like Amazon Music.
Oh, Amazon Music.
We're on Amazon Music.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's another one. iHeartRadio we're on.
No.
Yeah,
I always say I download the iHeartRadio app. I never have.
I've never met someone who has. But if you're listening to this on iHeartRadio, shout out to all 2 of you.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the classmates and want to welcome you all. We want to thank you all.
Yes.
Thank you for rocking with us. Someone commented on the 1-year anniversary episode, said it was their favorite episode, and I went through and I watched. That's the episode where we got "Bitch I'm Thirsty" from.
Oh, that was
and
a
also
good episode.
one that's kind of
that's a good episode.
one that I think's about to have a resurgence is
Lizard Wars.
No, well, whoa, slow down. I do have updates on the Lizard Wars.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say Kick Rocks. With Jesus Sandals.
Oh, I use that. I use that at least
oldie
once
but a
a
goodie.
week. I use that all the time.
Can you believe both of those were in the same episode?
I can't.
That's crazy.
That's in my everyday
That's crazy.
vocabulary. I say that one all the time.
Long ago, it was rumored that there was going to be an OBK lexicon that was created.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't create it, so.
No, there's that.
Hey, these things happen. On today's episode of Only Black Kids in the Class. My dad has been married 3 times, to my grandma, to my other grandma, and eventually to my mom.
What?
This was just emailed to us today.
Wow.
It's a Reddit story, but it was sent to us from a classmate. And we are going to say thank you to all classmates that have been submitting stories, that have been sharing Reddit stories for us to read, and of course, those OBK Reacts videos that people keep sending us. We're going to have an all classmate submitted OBK Reacts on the way coming soon.
Ooh, sounds good. I like that.
But yeah, we just got this one from classmate. You didn't say I could say your name, so I'm not going to say your name, but shout out to you. The subject line is "This is wild," and the story is, my dad has been married 3 times, to my grandma, to my other grandma, and eventually to my mom.
Damn. You kept it in the family for real.
Imagine, if you will, it's the year 1955. 4 friends graduate high school. Let's call them John, Bill, Jane, and Sally. Since the 1950s, getting married is just what you got to do, so they pair up. John marries Jane, and they have 3 kids. Bill and Sally get married, and they have several kids. The important thing to remember for this story is that Bill and Sally have a daughter named Lisa. And there's like over a dozen other people involved who I'm not going to make fake names for. Well, several years pass. The friends all realize, probably not the best idea to get hitched to the first available person when you're 18. You should get to know them more than that to decide if you're a good pair. What to do? Welp, they did the divorce shuffle. They just swapped partners, and the respective kids went with the pairing that included their mother.
Oh.
So Bill marries Jane, and they both exit the important part of the story there. They both stayed together for the rest of their lives, and although I didn't remember either of them very well at all, seemed to have a good life together. John marries Sally, and all of Sally's children move in with her. This includes Lisa, of course. John and Sally also have several children together. John does all the stepfather and father things, tries to make his marriage work for the kids, but alas, he chose a partner too hastily again.
Oh, wow.
He divorces Sally after several years. He remains single for a while. Lisa grows up, becomes a respected professional in her field of work. She's a successful 20-something in the 90s. John has a business idea and suggests that he and Lisa go into business together. She accepts. Time passes while they're business partners. Until they become romantic partners also.
Oh, wow.
They eloped, both because they didn't want a big to-do, and, well, it's a marriage between a step-parent and a kid. If my understanding is correct, they eventually announced the marriage to the family a few months later when I made it difficult for my mother to hide her pregnancy. So to recap, my dad's first marriage to the woman who will become my step-grandmother, my dad's second marriage to my maternal grandmother, dad's final marriage to my mother, and they are still happily married nearly 30 years later. My gaggle of half-siblings, many are also my mom's half-siblings, so they are my aunts and uncles too.
Oh my gosh.
My cousins are also my nieces and nephews. I had grandnieces and nephews before I was even born.
Jeez.
My family, rather complicated. It's less so a tree than it is a handful of spaghetti that God threw at a whiteboard and said, that's it. That's it. That's the family. That's the end.
Wow. That's a lot. I couldn't keep up with who was with what.
That dad is doing real numbers in that family tree.
Man.
Real numbers.
He found one to make it stick, though, I guess. Or he got tired.
He stuck a lot of them, baby.
But I didn't understand how the second wife was anything to this one because they just swapped. So that's just a stepmom.
No, the second wife is her grandmother. The first wife is step-grandmother, which basically, not really, because not like
so they had other kids after they got together?
They who?
Because I thought it was 2 couples, right? And then,
2 couples, and then they swapped.
But they had kids.
Yes, they all had kids, and they
so that means that her dad was with someone over here.
Yes,
and then they came over here.
Yes,
the kids came over here.
Yes.
So the mom would have been the grandma would have been the first wife.
No.
So he had more kids with the new wife.
With his second wife.
Oh,
that's her
okay.
maternal grandmother.
Gotcha. So the first wife, nothing to them.
Yeah.
Got it.
Although there are some
half
from
the other wife.
Yeah, who would be aunts and uncles / half.
Ooh, that's a mess.
Brother and sister.
Ooh, I hope they're not in a small town. You couldn't date nobody.
It can't be a small town if they're there, baby. They are procreating like rabbits.
My gosh.
About to follow.
I wouldn't want to touch. I'd just be single. Forget this. I don't know who is who.
And the only comment I will read: your dad's out here circling the family tree like a dog looking to take a piss. I found that entertaining.
Wow. Woo.
And this comes from the subreddit Girl Dinner Diaries.
Oh, okay.
It's a new one for us.
It is.
Hey.
Girl Dinner Diaries. Ooh. Girl dinner. That sounds good.
You wouldn't like anything they call girl dinner, my love.
What's girl dinner? I thought it was just a bunch of girls eating dinner. That's not what that means?
No.
What's it mean?
You know what girl math is?
Yeah.
You know, like girl math doesn't actually equal math?
It does.
No, because then it would just be math.
Yeah.
You know, like girl math is like a different thing. That's what girl dinner is.
Oh, okay.
All right, name a dinner that you would say, that you would have.
Southern.
I mean, that's not a dinner.
That's not dinner? That's a dinner.
Southern? How do you eat Southern?
A Southern food.
Like, okay, name a dinner. Name a plate you would have.
Oh, like I want oxtails.
Okay. What else would you have?
Mac and cheese.
Keep going. What else would you have?
Greens.
All right. You done? That's your plate?
Cornbread.
Okay.
Sweet tea.
Yeah, that's not a girl dinner.
What's that?
A girl dinner would be like half a bagel and some hummus.
That's not dinner.
No, it's girl dinner.
Oh.
Why I got to teach you this?
I don't know what that is.
Why am I the one that, why do I know this?
I know girl math.
Yeah, but this is girl dinner.
I don't know about no girl dinner.
Really? You never heard of girl dinner?
No, I never heard about no girl dinner. Girl dinner to me means a bunch of girls who are eating dinner.
It's not.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
Google says a girl dinner is all about low effort, no cook joy, an aesthetic, personalized adult Lunchable, where you graze on your favorite cravings. It is about mixing protein, carbs, and veggies from what you already have, requiring virtually no cleanup.
Oh, like a lazy thing.
Think lazier than whatever you're thinking.
Oh, okay. Like, you warm up some stuff in the fridge. Yeah.
Nah, you're putting too much effort in, but alas.
Okay.
You'll learn more as life goes on.
Yeah. Or not. That's okay. I don't need to know everything.
You already do, my love. That's what marriage has taught me. You believe you know everything.
No, I don't. I don't believe that.
My ex-best friend, 25-year-old female, of 10 years, wants me, 25-year-old female, to forgive her for sleeping with my exes.
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 That wasn't the one time. She said exes.
Exes.
Wow.
You know what that ex-best friend's favorite song is?
What?
Ex gonna give it to you.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like throw it back like your friend do.
So my ex-best friend, let's call her Andrea, was my best friend for 10 years. We're at a party. I brought my fiance of a year with us. We're about 5 to 8 drinks in and everyone's feeling it. I went off to go talk to another friend while Andrea and my fiance sit at a table on the outside deck. I go back about 15 minutes later and my fiance tells me he needs to talk to me discreetly after she gets up and walks away. He tells me, she asked him, why her? Why does everyone always go for her? Why does no one go for me?
Oh, boy.
And then proceeds to say, would you ever date me? Now, in the moment, I don't know if I fully believed him. About a year later, I have been broke. Why would you not believe?
That's your fiance, too? Y'all supposed to get married, but you don't believe him.
Well, that's my best friend.
That's already going down the wrong path.
That's my best friend. We eat girl dinner together. About a year later, I have been broken up with my fiance for about 3 months. I started hooking up with another guy I had known. We will call him Colby. One night, I threw a party and it got kind of crazy. I was not feeling well and was in the bathroom. While I was in the bathroom, Andrea was all over Colby. Someone had told me later that night. And as I was on Snapchat posting stuff, she takes a pic with Colby and is basically on top of him and sticking her tongue out. She sends it to me while I'm on my phone. I didn't really think much of it.
Who is this person?
All right.
My gosh.
2 weeks later, a mutual friend says Andrea is sleeping with Colby and that she slept with another ex of mine after we had broken up. I messaged her and asked her, are you sleeping with Colby? And did you sleep with other ex? She plays it off like she has no idea what they're talking about and says she would never do that to me. I asked, are you sure? If you like him, just be honest so I can stop wasting my time on Colby. And then starts gaslighting me and asking, why would I believe mutual friend? I didn't push it after that because I didn't want to start a fight with her. One night, I looked at Snap Map and it showed Colby and Andrea in the same location, and I knew it in my gut. I expected it from a guy, but not from my best friend. I asked again. She blew up and finally admitted it after gaslighting me for 3 weeks. Then tried to make me out to be the bad guy and saying, you always make everything about you. And you guys weren't even in a real relationship, and a bunch of other crappy things. I get into a relationship with Tyler. A few weeks later, I stupidly forgive her. 7 months later, me and Tyler take a break. We all attend a party together, and I see her flirting with him, and flashbacks of Colby came back, and long story short, we fought again and didn't talk for a very long time. A year later, I have moved out of state, and she's in a relationship with Tyler and is pregnant with his child. I now know all of my feelings were right. I mean, her last 3 relationships were all of my exes. Another year later, she says she misses me and is sad I moved out of state and doesn't apologize for anything. I told her I don't hold grudges, but I don't think I can fully ever be friends with her again.
That's the end of the story?
There's a very, very brief update that says, I have blocked and removed her on everything. Should have done so sooner, but what's done is done, and I've learned my lesson.
Well, I hope she learned from that. It doesn't sound like it.
Does that sound like someone who learns?
No.
Hold on.
How old is this person?
Your fiance told you, hey, that girl keeps coming on to me, all this stuff.
That's
And
why
you
they
said,
broke up 3 months later. That's why they broke up 3 months later. Yeah. That's why the fiance and her.
You were told.
Yeah.
So the first one, you were told, you ignored it. The second time, oh, it's not really a big deal. The third
time.
She
sent me a picture of her sticking her tongue and all this, whatever. This is too much.
That's nuts.
This is too much. Nah.
Comment 1 says, she hasn't apologized for anything, so it does not read like she wants forgiveness from you. OP said, very true. That fact that she hasn't apologized shows she doesn't feel bad like she should.
No, that's their relationship. She started off and she finished.
What should she?
That's their relationship.
What should she be sorry for?
Yeah, that's their relationship.
You're like the best matchmaker in the world. You found her a baby daddy. You find her all her money.
Yeah, that's how they roll.
You know what Andrea's favorite album is?
What?
Doggy Style. You know what her favorite song is?
What?
It ain't no fun
if the homies can't have none. That's exactly what she think. That's exactly what it is.
We all go in.
Yeah.
It's crew love.
Yeah. Crew love. Clean up woman.
You set them up, I knock them down. I thought we were working as a team. Like what?
Yeah, I don't. She's allowed that. She's kind of like entertained that behavior for all. That's their relationship. That's the nature of their relationship. Apologize. What's she apologizing for? You had tolerated all that from the day one.
This comment says, you have so many broken relationships. Maybe you should work on yourself and not worry about exes.
Thank you.
OP retorted.
Oh, come on.
It's not worrying about exes. If you read anything into this, the takeaway is that she was my best friend for a decade. And that's hard shit to get over. This was in a span of quite a few years. I am now in a happy relationship. Don't let Andrea know.
Yep.
And I am engaged to be married. Again. She recently crawled out of her hole to try and get back in my life. I think you should really pay attention to the full story. One of them wasn't a relationship even, and I stated that I just really started to like the guy. I don't think 2 relationships in 4 years is crazy, LOL. Yeah, I agree with you. Being engaged again also wasn't crazy. It's that you fell for this shit 3 times with one person. That's the crazy part.
It's the patterns.
It's not like all my boyfriends cheat on me. It's My best friend cheats with all my boyfriends. That's the
and that you
still refer to her as best
and you
friend.
keep picking them up. You still haven't come to the fact. It's hard to get over a best friend for 10 years. That wasn't your best friend.
10 years. You weren't best friends for 10 years.
Y'all weren't best friends.
When the fiance told you.
Yeah, y'all weren't best friends. Boy, these people call different labels on stuff.
I didn't fully believe him. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we are on Reddit.
Yeah. I told you that wasn't going to last. That's your fiance. That's why 3 months later, it was donezo.
This comment says, yikes, not the asshole. Maybe she's only in contact because she needs a new boyfriend.
She's looking for a new baby daddy.
There's some other random comments from OP that say, I'm too nice and oblivious, but not anymore. Don't worry. After many commenters are saying the same thing, I'm glad to know I'm not a bad person. I think we're all in agreement here. Who's calling you? No, you're not a bad person. You're just not the brightest person.
Yeah.
Come on, man. How many times? He told you.
You should go talk to somebody. It's going to get some self-esteem things there, too. Oh, boy.
Oh, well, someone said that oblivious part is so obvious. Your damned fiance told you what she was doing and you ignored him. She showed you what she was doing and you ignored her too. How many friends told you what she was doing, ignored them too, but now you're mad? I guess if you'd walked in on them, she'd have said he slipped. There's trusting and then there's willfully blind. You still act like you could build trust again at some point after she stabbed you in the cooch at least 3 times.
Damn. Yeah, she's shaggy. It wasn't me.
Shanann.
It wasn't me.
OP came back quickly. Okay, you obviously don't read very well.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't take action on something my boyfriend said. Again, fiance. My boyfriend said because we were all drunk and I had no proof. The second person told me and I did act on it. I asked her about it. I can't do anything without knowing the truth. I'm not just going to jump to conclusions. And I already cut her off. Everyone's acting like I'm talking to her, LMAO. I was just trying to make sure I'm doing the right thing by telling her no. And y'all just eat it up and read way too much into it. No one said I was going to trust her again.
Uh-huh. Like the other time and the other time and the other time. Yeah.
You ever heard somebody about to trust her again?
Yeah.
Tell me about to trust her again without telling me about to trust her again.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
You read way too much into it. I'm just saying it was 10 years.
Yeah. 10 years. It's hard to get over.
Yeah. Easy to get over these fiancés.
It wasn't hard. It wasn't
oh, no,
hard
it's very hard for her. It's very hard for her. When something's hard for her, she just jumps on it.
That's it.
And then there's an update.
An update? What's an update?
June 8th, 2026. 3 years later.
Oh, my gosh.
3 years later.
3 years. Okay.
Hey everyone, I randomly came back across this post after not thinking about it for a long time and figured I'd give a real update since a lot has changed. It's been over 3 years since everything went down with Andrea, Colby, and Tyler. After I made my original update, I fully stuck to cutting Andrea off, and I've kept her blocked and no contact ever since. That was honestly one of the best decisions I made for my peace of mind. So the actual update on the situation, Andrea ended up staying with Tyler for about a year, and as I told you all before, had a baby together. That relationship eventually fell apart after Tyler cheated on her, and shortly after their breakup, he even tried reaching out to me again, which I obviously didn't entertain. She smashed. She smashed.
Yeah.
After all of that, Andrea is now with Colby. Yes, the same Colby from my original post. So basically, she ended up in a long-term situation with both of the main people involved in all of this. As for me, I stayed in the relationship I moved out of state for. We've now been together for years, and things are amazing. We're building a life together, both settled into careers, and we've been talking seriously about the future, trying for a baby. Yay! Looking back, I don't really feel anger about it anymore. It was painful at the time, but it also made it very clear who I could and couldn't trust. Mostly, I just feel far removed from who I was when I wrote the original post. I was constantly trying to make sense of people who weren't treating me with basic respect. And I don't live in that space anymore. What do you think? Did I make the right decision all those years ago? I think I did. If anyone remembers this from years ago, thanks for reading back then and giving advice, and thanks again now.
She's still asking you for advice?
You know who the real MVP of the story is?
Ooh.
You know who the true MVP of the story is?
Ooh.
The first fiance. The first fiance said, hey, your girl, not your girl, saw the shenanigans.
I'm out.
Noped out. Yeah. Noped all the way out.
You know what? Before you said that, I was thinking Kobe was the fiance. But now I remember Kobe was the second one. Yeah, it's too much to remember. People got too many people involved.
I know. Both these stories are far high. This and this and this and this and this.
Yeah. It's
a lot going on there.
Well, good. Yeah, the first fiance was the best.
The true MVP.
Yeah, I agree.
Said nope.
Yeah, y'all both crazy. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Let me get out.
Not me. Can't be me. Let's just keep it to confusing shenanigans. My best friend sent my husband sexy photos. I need advice trying to figure out what to do.
Wait a minute. Your best friend sent your husband some photos? I don't know how people...
Not some photos. Not some photos. Sexy photos.
Well, how do people call people best friends? Like, what is that? Man.
I think I'm going to title this episode Crew Love.
Cruel love?
Crew love. Because she loving the crew. They passing these men's around.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a story. The statute of limitations have passed. So in that group of people I met around early 2002, around there, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. In that group, they all went to high school together and all that.
Yeah.
There was this girl. Let's say it was like 4 or 5 guys, right? She dated this guy, then she dated the next guy, then she dated the next guy, and then she dated the next guy. If it was 5 of them, she dated 4 of them.
Okay.
And the 5th one was probably just waiting.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to the 5th one time, because I only met the girl like once, I think. Maybe once or twice I met her. So I don't know the girl at all. And he was like, yeah, she got with everyone in the crew. Da-da-da-da. And like he was trying to make it seem like, oh, they all had her. And I was like, bro, she probably calls her homegirl like, yeah, I smashed another one. Yeah, I'm passing that around. Like she's playing y'all because they all got like emotionally invested.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm here for a hard time.
Next one.
Like I ain't here for it. She was not really.
Yeah, she was about that life.
She was passing them around.
Yeah.
So I always thought that she's probably like with her homegirl, she probably like, yeah, girl, you know.
Yeah.
I hit. What else?
Plus don't. Yeah. Yeah. I know some friend groups like that too.
That stuff is
real.
Fairly common.
That's very common. It's super
people date
common.
in circles.
They do.
And you go through the circle.
They do.
But she damn near Infinity Stone all 5 of them. And I'm telling you, the 5th one would have got with her. I think that's why he was talking to me about it.
He probably felt bad.
Yeah.
That he was left out.
Why not me?
Yeah. He got left out. That's what that is. Yeah. I know some stories about some of those friend circles too. Whew.
My best friend, 37-year-old female, sent my husband, 38-year-old male, sexy photos. I, 38-year-old female, need advice figuring out what to do. I genuinely hope that you guys can convince me that I'm overreacting, but I feel like my life has collapsed. I've been married to my husband for 15 years, and we have a teen daughter. So like any couple that's been through all that, we've obviously experienced the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows over the years. We both have busy schedules, and we haven't been extremely consistent in the bedroom, but we make sure to make time for ourselves alone at least once or twice a month. On a recent Saturday, our daughter was at a sleepover, so I was hoping to have some intimate time with my husband. I spent probably 20 minutes cleaning up the kitchen, and then I went to our bedroom. When I walked in, I quickly realized that he was touching himself sexually to something on his phone. He pulled up his pants and tried to act like everything was normal when I came in, but I'm not stupid. I'm not opposed to masturbation, though it does make me feel a bit inadequate. This is not the first time I've caught him doing it. So I asked him to tell me what was on his phone. He said no, and he walked out of the room. But I followed him and eventually got him to show me. He was looking at a photo of my best friend in lingerie.
Wow.
At that moment, I wanted to combust. I was convinced that they were sleeping together, and that my life would fall apart. I yelled and screamed, and I don't know exactly what I said. I cried a lot, and so did he. After a while, my husband convinced me to hear him out, and he profusely apologized, and he said that it would never happen again, and that it was the stupidest thing he ever did. I told him that it felt like he was cheating. He promised that he never would, but he acknowledged that he had breached a line that he should never have. My husband tried to explain the situation like it was an innocent interaction. He said that he had been texting my friend, which I knew he did once in a while. I text her husband too sometimes, though mostly in a group chat, about possibly getting me lingerie as a gift sometime. He says that since we have similarly curvy body types, he asked her for some advice, and she went to the store, tried some on, and sent him photos of her recommendations. I'll continue. In my mind, that's an insane explanation. Never in a million years would I send photos of myself in underwear to my best friend's husband if he asked for recommendations. My husband showed me all of his texts, and that was basically what they were saying, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. There were 3 photos in total, but I only had to look at one to feel confident that she knew what she was doing. She was wearing a tiny sheer set that seemed to emphasize the fact that she does not have a single speck of hair down there. My husband promised to block her number and never do something so stupid ever again. I don't know that I believe him, but I also don't know what else to do. I still am so angry at both of them. I still have not said a single word to my friend about this, and I don't know that I will have the heart to for a while. She clearly knows something is up because I haven't responded to her text or seen her since this happened. I would welcome any advice any of you have. He's cheating. That's just like, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I'm not even.
He's cheating. And if you don't think he's cheating, the text itself is the cheating.
Yeah.
They're definitely having sex also.
Did he buy the
cheating.
Did he buy the lingerie for you? Like he went through all that. Did he buy it? Because it didn't say, remember the time I bought you some lingerie? I had her do. He's saying, no, I was thinking, like, what was all that for? You didn't buy lingerie. I'd be like, where's lingerie then?
He bought it.
She was sending pictures of her outfit.
He just gave it to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He bought that lingerie.
Man.
She has his credit card.
Man, that's terrible.
He bought it for his woman, not for his wife.
Man.
No, he bought it.
She didn't bring it up to her. What? How you didn't bring it up?
She doesn't need to bring it up with her. She just needs to bring it up with the divorce lawyer. Like, what are we talking about? He's cheating. Come on. Classmates, raise your hand if you don't believe he's cheating.
Or think that just him talking to her
honey,
and getting photos is not cheating. Because that's cheating.
They're raising their hand to a guy on a podcast. I can't see them.
Well,
So we're not gonna listen to them.
I'm listen to them. They're going to tell me in the comments.
No. Classmates, let us know in the comments if he's cheating. Comments.
Yeah, I want to know.
Let's make it funny. Okay, classmates, if you believe he's cheating, in the comments, write what you had for dinner last night.
Ooh.
The comments ain't gonna make no sense, boy. Chicken parm. If you believe he's cheating, this is story 3. My best friend sent my husband sexy photos. If you believe the husband is cheating, put what you had for dinner last night in the comments.
Yeah.
Spotify, we expect great answers. YouTube, we're very excited.
I think he already cheated. It's not cheating. He already cheated getting pictures.
Okay. You want me to clarify more?
No,
I think the pictures are cheating enough, right?
Yeah, that's
But
enough.
I mean specifically, if you believe he's cracking the friend, put what you had for dinner last night. I don't mean, the pictures are crossing the line. Yes, for sure. But if you believe that friend is getting cracked, put what you had for dinner last night. You're going to see a lot of girl dinners in them comments.
Oh, boy.
But you know.
What that thing says? Bagel and hummus.
First comment says, send the pics back in the group chat and thank her for sending the pics to your husband and helping him in his attempt to purchase lingerie for you. State that he no longer needs your assistance now and not in the future either. Thank you very much. Hope your husband enjoys the pictures as much as we have.
Wow. That's a petty person.
This next comment says, they're fucking. Don't text your friend, text her husband. And that person would have put what they had for dinner last night.
Oh, yeah.
This next comment says, so who's telling her husband? Her, you, or your husband? Someone's telling him, right?
Don't leave him out. Maybe she can hook up with the husband.
Hey, the swap is on. Andrea would have been like, shit, girl, I thought you already were. And this comment says, she knew exactly what she was doing when she sent them, just like your husband knew what to do with them when he got them.
Yep.
His reason for having them is beyond ridiculous.
Yep.
And you should be insulted that he thought it worth his time to spout such drivel. He is being unfaithful. Full stop. She is not a stranger on the internet. She was your friend. They have both betrayed you, and only you know what to do. If it were me, he had better hope she has room for him at her place, because I no longer do.
Oof.
Hey, if it was a stranger on the internet, he'd still be cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cheating is cheating.
Update. After 1 month and 14 days.
Okay.
A sad update to my earlier post. Basically, you guys were right. My husband cheated on me. So he's been staying somewhere else for the last week. It's crushing. I didn't send the photos to a group chat like many of you told me to, but I did talk to my friend's husband. Afterwards, he approached her and she told him everything. Apparently, she had had sex with my husband a handful of times.
Damn.
And sent him many photos on Snapchat. She says they both agreed a couple of months ago to stop, but I don't really care. I never want to see her or talk to her again in my life. My husband again apologized over and over and insisted that he would never do such a thing again. But I don't think this is going to work.
Nope.
The cheating is really bad, but the lying is absolute heartbreak. We haven't told our daughter yet because I'm not sure that I have any of the right words.
That's terrible. Kids
and so
always.
To that, I say chicken, broccoli, jasmine rice. I'm sorry, chicken, spinach, jasmine rice.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
This comment says, shaking my head. Don't tell your daughter. Let him do it. Let him explain why things will change.
Yeah. That's true.
Why things will change.
I agree. That's right. Let a piece of shit talk about being a piece of shit. Can't say I didn't see that one coming.
You know what I can say?
What?
Chicken, spinach, jasmine rice.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say to that. Classmates, what y'all got to say to that?
Poor kid.
See how I incorporated food? You like food and shit.
I do.
You like food. I found a way to put food in it. People in long-term healthy relationships, what's something you'll never tell your partner? For those in long-term healthy relationships, what's something you've kept from your special someone, your significant other, and aren't planning on telling them? You want to hear some of those responses?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't have anything.
You don't have anything you'll never tell me?
No.
I have things I haven't told you, but I don't have anything I would not tell you.
If I haven't told you, I didn't not tell you on purpose. I just maybe forgot. But I don't.
All right, here's something I haven't told you.
What haven't you told me?
You remember like about 2 weeks ago you came in here and my desk was like in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're like, why is desk in the middle of the room? And I was like, don't worry about it, honey.
Yeah.
So what had happened was I was sitting right here and I was editing. I was in a zone, right?
There was something crawling in here.
The lights were all down. I was editing. I was knocking these episodes out. Blah, 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 blah. I think it was an OBK Reacts I was doing. Blah, 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 blah. And out my peripheral vision,
I knew it.
I see a little tail
I
just
knew
drop
it. That's
and dangle.
It. We're gonna have to the whole thing. Gonna have to get
Drop and
No.
dangle.
Did you at least get it?
Huh?
Did you at least get it?
Oh man, what a task.
You got it?
What a task that was. Oh man.
You got it though.
It was an albino lizard.
Oh my gosh. That would have been the end. That would have been the end.
Those are my buddies, so you know.
Oh, that would have been the end.
But
you got it.
yeah, he's not in the house anymore. The Lizard Wars continues. But I told you I had an update on the Lizard Wars.
Oh my gosh.
I told you I had an update on the Lizard Wars.
Oh man.
So that's something I had not told you. But it's not that I wouldn't tell you. I just knew at that moment it wasn't a good time to tell you.
No.
You know.
No.
You were about to go to sleep. And
Yep. No, that would have been bad.
yeah.
Oh my. Well.
Which is a good segue before we read the rest of this list. I'm going to combine two things in one. I saw a comment on a recent episode, and it said something to the effect of, you guys should react to videos. I would love to see your reactions. So I responded, we do.
Yeah.
Every Friday, it's called OBK Reacts. OBK stands for, thank you very much. OBK stands for Only Black Kids in the Class. Just, it's a long title. So it's OBK Reacts. We've been doing it for like 9 months, 10 months. I don't know. We've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
Yeah.
We take 2 weeks off in December. Then we just hop back into it. And someone sent us a video. Actually, to be fair, about 4 people sent us this video to react to. So I'm going to show it to you right now.
We're going to do it now instead of on Reacts.
We're going to do it right now instead of on a Reacts episode.
I like things to be in order.
Well, you haven't seen it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Me neither. Yeah, we just both found out today. I ain't never. We neither one of us have.
That is the perfect response. You already said?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't know either.
No.
Now.
So I need more squirrels.
Now, here's the thing.
I need squirrels.
No. Here's the thing. I call cap, and I'm gonna tell you.
That's AI.
I'm gonna tell you why I call cap and what I said in the comment. We got squirrels on our block, and they look a little malnourished.
That one's big.
Yeah, that one is. I'm talking about on our block.
Yeah.
Them squirrels on our block not eating like that.
No.
So
that's a big one.
Why
too.
not? Because the food is plentiful.
Yeah, but that's a big squirrel.
Watch, we got some bitch ass squirrels.
We got the little ones. We don't have that.
They not
I don't
about
know
that
what
shit.
species of squirrel that is.
No.
That's AI.
You
That's
want to
real.
know? I mean, to me, because I ain't never seen. I don't know nothing about that. How do I know, honey? I don't know. I don't know.
That's a big ass
I don't know
squirrel.
what
That's
claw
not a
is.
squirrel. That's something else.
Now you know what squirrels we might need,
What?
but you got to be careful.
What?
You ever seen them black squirrels?
Yeah.
Boy, every time I go up around Ohio, I see some black squirrels. They got a different kind of energy.
Yeah. They don't. They ain't
Boy,
scared.
they ain't with that. They with the shit
They ain't
for
scared.
real.
You run up to them, they run back like, "What's up?"
They don't run.
Hey, what's up?
You go forward.
You come in.
They come
What we
forward.
doing?
What do you want to do?
What we doing?
I'm talking black
We going on
Air
a ride?
Force energy.
What we doing?
I'm talking. They wearing a shiesty mask. All that shit. They rolling around just listening to Boosie.
Yeah.
What you want
Look
to
at
do?
that big ass tail. That's not a squirrel. That's some other kind of thing.
That's a squirrel, honey. I don't know what you just.
That's a huge squirrel, babe.
We just got little ass squirrels.
I ain't never seen no squirrel
Now.
like that big in person.
Now,
That's a big ass squirrel.
how do you want to approach this is the question.
What do you mean how I want to approach it?
So if you remember, I have said the reason why it's a Cold War, not a lot's happening right now. We are not seeing a lot of the lizards that we usually see on the block.
There's some big ones eating them.
But we have seen more of the much larger ones.
Yeah.
But we've also
The
seen more
Godzillas.
cats. Those aren't the Godzillas.
I know there's bigger ones.
it keeps going. Those aren't.
I've seen some big ones. Let me tell you though, honey,
Them
I'm telling you,
Godzilla ones?
at the one at the light, there's been Godzillas.
No, they haven't.
Yes, there has.
Honey, you don't know.
I'm gonna show you a picture of one.
You
It
don't-
was walking across the street.
You don't understand.
The main
They're
intersection.
They're allowed to walk around the street.
Yeah, but like the cars were stopping because that thing will mess your car up if you hit it.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't want
When-
you gonna have me not be able
When
to.
I say the Godzilla, that's the Godzilla. We don't got that.
Oh no!
Do you see the
thing
claws
away.
in that shit?
Put that thing away.
Do you see the claws
Can
in
you
that
put it
shit?
away? I can't.
You ain't seen one of them.
Move
Look,
it.
this shit is fighting a lion, son.
I don't want to.
That's what I'm calling a Godzilla.
I can't even look over there right now. Just put it away. Just put it away.
These shits fight.
Well, the ones that we have out here are big
This
enough.
shit eats meat.
That one that was out in the intersection.
If you
I
see
thought
one of
was
those, you're dead.
me. Okay, I'm good with that. I don't want to see.
You know, I'm not good with being dead.
I don't want to see any of that. The ones that's there is good enough. They causing car accidents.
But they'll still run. See, there's a certain level. We only got a few more levels before they won't run away. No, the ones you talking about, remember told you I saw them at the park. They run when you come up. But we got like 2 more levels before they're like, oh, what you don't see me walking here? Then it's going to be a problem.
Feeling things.
So the Lizard Wars apparently continue. And now you've seen some OBK Reacts. Make sure you check us out on Fridays. OBK Reacts. It's on the same channel you're watching right now.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
Yeah.
Whoever wants more OBK, there's 2 ways you get more OBK. Yes, we do every Wednesday. We also have short form media every damn day posting.
Yeah.
But there's also the Monday show, Principal's Office, and the Friday show, OBK Reacts. And of course, if you want even more,
you really want more,
there's some bonus episodes, bonus stories, bonus, them after school specials over on Honor Roll at onlyblackkids.com.
That's onlyblackkids.com.
There's a lot of OBK going on.
Yeah.
What you scratching for?
I don't know. You got me all used to my subconscious.
I'm just letting you know. Them's out the Godzillas.
I prefer to have them kind of squirrels.
Okay. But then where does it go?
Yeah.
Let's say we called up the black squirrels and say, hey, y'all come help us.
Because squirrels probably poop all over the place too.
And there's other problems you're gonna have.
Yeah.
Them black squirrels they're very
they
aggressive.
Might be aggressive. Yeah. I don't
very aggressive.
I don't need no aggressive squirrels.
I've seen them several times. Very aggressive.
I don't need no aggressive squirrels.
Keep them up there. So people in long-term healthy relationships, what's something you'll never tell your partner? This person says, he didn't see our daughter's first steps. Those happened the weekend prior when he was out of town attending the memorial service for his best friend's dad. Oh. He felt guilty going, first time leaving us overnight since she was born.
Oh.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would have just told him that. Missed it. That's something you got to keep no. Then you're going to have video or pictures of first steps, and that's all a lie, it's all a farce. I can't do that. I would have just said he missed it.
How noble of you, dear.
Yeah, I think I would have.
You would break that man's heart just to make sure.
It wouldn't break his heart.
He already felt guilty for leaving. It would probably break his heart.
Oh, well.
That when he released his mother's ashes into a stream, some of them stuck to his legs and ended up on the towel he dried off with. I had to scrub the towel and rinse the last remnants of his mother down the bathroom sink.
Ooh.
Should she tell that?
No. But why'd you rinse it? Just throw the whole towel away. What?
Her grandpa died, and she still thinks she saw him last as he told her he loved her. Her whole family believes it. In reality, I was the last one seeing him alive and hearing him talk as her mother forgot her purse in the room and I grabbed it for her. She will never know that his last words were never, I love you to her, but a take care to me. I will take that to my grave.
Oh.
Should he tell?
No.
Then why tell about the first steps?
I don't know if they're gonna see that because the first steps that's like not telling you, babe. Them steps you saw, that was not her first steps.
What?
I would have told you.
Yeah, you we know.
I would have told you. I would have told you when I saw. Hey, guess what?
Mm-hmm. My husband installed a fan in our bathroom a few years ago, and then we developed a mold problem. When the contractors came to fix the mold issue, they told me whoever installed the fan had done it backwards somehow, so it was blowing air back into the bathroom, not sucking it out. I know he would beat himself up so badly over it, so I'll take it to my grave. Well, this one actually keeps going. Because the next comment says, I'm going to let your husband off the hook here and say that's nearly impossible. It would be so unlikely to make a bath fan run in the wrong direction, you'd barely be able to do it on purpose. It's a single phase motor, so it's going to run in only one direction anyway. So you'd have to install the fan upside down for it to draw air, but I've never seen a housing where that would even be possible. The only way I can imagine this happening is if he installed the damper in a way where it got stuck or forgot to take the tape off from shipping. I'm going to say at least 50% of the time, contractors have no idea what they're talking about.
True.
Or they just make up plausible shit to get the job and charge more money.
Yep.
I say this as a contractor that has installed or reinstalled hundreds or maybe thousands of bath fans. And then the conversation just goes into a bunch of contractors saying, yeah, that wasn't your husband. Your contractor's full of shit.
Yeah, I was going to say. I for sure would have told you that. You wouldn't try to change no fan.
This last one that wait, why do you say that? Well, I snaked the toilet last night. What are you talking about? I do all sorts of things. You don't even know.
You would be good.
See, you don't even know. You got to keep me in the box. You got to keep me in the box.
Yeah, you would not have done that.
I fix all sorts of shit. I genuinely don't believe in keeping secrets from my husband. However, his mom passed away at home on Mother's Day in 2017. We knew she was end-stage cancer, and she had refused hospice completely. His dad got up at 6:30 a.m. that morning, and she was still alive. She wanted some water, so he gave her some. The problem was her throat was already weakened, and she was not able to swallow anymore. It may have been the neurological situation stopping it, too. Neurological shutdown and muscle relaxation and failure are both completely common in end-stage active dying. Ultimately, the cancer is what the official cause of death was listed on the coroner report. But because of the suspicious circumstances, it had to be treated a little more carefully. I was told directly from the coroner that it most likely was suffocation from the water that was stuck in her throat, cutting off airflow, so she was no longer able to breathe. Suffocation rather than an actual cease of breathing or heartbeat. My father-in-law hadn't known that could be a thing. He'd given her a sip of water to help her be comfortable because she asked for it. Then he had walked away to go make coffee and go to the bathroom. And when he came back, she was gone. So it makes absolute sense. Fortunately, after a conversation with me, the coroner did not feel like it needed police investigation. I have never told any of them that conversation ever took place, and I never will. That's just not something that needs to be said. It doesn't change the fact that their mother, wife, grandmother had terminal cancer.
Wow.
So you would tell. You would tell. Hey, your mom didn't die of the cancer. You drowned her.
She still died of the cancer, though.
Well, no, she drowned.
The cancer is what
She was
made
suffocated.
it weak. And
No, she suffered far more.
Why it
Yeah.
didn't work.
So you would tell them that.
No, because me, I already rationalized that she still died of cancer.
Then why would you tell the dad that he missed the first steps?
Because then I have to remember to recount that every time we talk about first
How
steps.
hard is that?
That's hard.
How hard is that?
Because what if it was it was in a different room, a different whole setup?
No, what I'm saying
when she first walked.
Listen to what I'm telling you. If you're going to tell the truth all the time, then tell the truth all the time.
I agree.
But no, you're not. Because the last ones you kept saying, no, I'm not telling. No, I wouldn't tell. No, they shouldn't know. Why? Then if they shouldn't know, why does he need to know?
Because the coroner doesn't really know that was. It's more likely. But still, the whole thing why it was damaged in the first place was because of the cancer. So that's still the same thing. So I don't need to say that. Because the coroner doesn't really know that they suffocated.
You don't need to say, well, you shouldn't have gone away on a trip. You missed the first step. You don't need to say any of it.
It's not like that. But I'm not going. But I'm talking about having to remember, because then one day I'm going to recount the first steps. It's going to be the wrong time, and then you can be like, really? She was wearing polka dot socks. I don't recall her wearing socks. Oh, she was in the living room. I thought we were in the den. Who's going to remember all that thing? You want to stress me out? I don't remember all of that. No, I'm going to tell you.
You are easily stressed if that is too much stress for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember. I'm going to have to tell you.
You are
Plus,
quite
I would have
easily
already
stressed.
told you. I would have already told you.
You switch up a lot.
That's not switching up.
If you're going to
Those
tell
are
the
different
truth in one
circumstances.
oh my goodness.
Those are different circumstances.
Oh my goodness.
Those are different circumstances.
Then just tell the truth all the time.
I do.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. No. Let's keep it to this conversation. No. Yeah. Don't take it to some other shit now, because that's just not true.
Yes,
right.
it is.
What's the truth?
I tell the truth. Yeah.
No. See, I y'all don't know what's going on right now, classmates. You see how she changed it from, because I said, then tell the truth all the time. And she said, yeah, I do. And then she changed it to, I tell the truth. You see, the difference is I tell the truth versus I tell the truth all the time.
I tell the truth all the time. I can't remember, Robert, what the story was.
You tell the truth all the time?
Yeah. What's his face for?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You tell the truth all the time?
Yeah.
All right, honey. We'll leave it there.
Leave it there.
Ooh, take the podcast mics away because they just be saying anything on these mics.
What you trying to insinuate?
What am I?
Yeah, what are you trying to insinuate?
I'm not trying to clearly insinuate anything. What I'm clearly saying is you even lying about telling the truth all the time.
How?
I done known you a long time.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure what you want to tell me is that you tell the truth all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. We can leave it there.
Okay.
The story we are going to go with is that you tell the truth all the time.
Okay.
At least I'm honest, boy.
I'm honest too.
Yeah, nowadays.
What are you talking about?
I exaggerate. I do exaggerate, but I don't lie.
Me neither.
I put some sauce on something, but I don't lie.
Me neither.
All right.
I don't like this little laugh thing. What are you trying to say?
Honey,
Yeah.
we can leave it there.
Okay. Well, you keep looking side eyes, smiling. So you're not
Because
leaving. You're not leaving there. We can say leave it there, but you're not leaving it there.
It's very interesting to me that you're
not leaving it there.
That you were saying that you tell the truth all the time.
So you don't tell the truth all the time?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You don't tell the truth all the time?
No.
So you lie to me?
No.
So how you don't tell the truth all the time?
I lie to other people all the time.
Well, that's what I'm talking. We're talking about me and you. This was talking about the long with your relationship. What you talking about?
Have I ever lied to you? Yes. I lied to you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you did. You just admitted to it.
I admitted to it like 10, 15 minutes ago. Why the desk in the middle of the room? Oh, don't worry about it, honey.
No, you told me you had to get some. You had to do something.
I did.
But you didn't.
I did.
And you know what?
I had to get a lizard.
I thought it was something like that, and I said, I don't want to know.
And
I just walked away.
But why?
And I just walked away.
But you got to think. Am I a malicious? Like, you have to know who you're dealing with. Am I going to maliciously lie to you because I'm trying to manipulate you? Or am I going to lie to you to protect you from having a night of bad dreams about lizards in the house?
Yeah.
Yes, I will lie to you.
But you did lie.
Huh?
You did lie.
Oh, I think omission is a lie.
That's fair, but what you said was true.
I had to get something.
See, that to me, that's not lying.
Omission is a lie.
Huh?
See, now we're clarifying things.
No, because you said you had to get something.
Yeah.
I didn't ask probing questions as what the something was. You see?
A lie by omission is still a lie.
But that's not a
So now I understand why you say you tell the truth all the time. Because I might leave some shit out. It's still you telling the truth. No, now I get it.
No, if
lied.
There's no probing questions.
No.
That's the context.
No. That's bullshit.
That's interpretation.
And that's the gaslighting bullshit that I keep telling you. It is. Well, you didn't ask. I shouldn't have to fucking ask. I'm married to you. Right. I asked all the questions I need to ask. You need to tell. If I have to still ask you to find out the full story,
I agree, and that's not something that we do.
A lie by omission is still.
But see,
I
don't consider it a lie because see, I was like, the desk is there. You said to get something. I was like, I wonder if it's a Crawley. But you know what? I really didn't want to know either, so I walked away. And you didn't want to tell me. So see. It was like, you still wasn't a lie, though.
It was a lie.
It wasn't a lie. You told me you had to get something.
It was a lie of omission.
I suppose. That's very technical.
No. It's actually not technical at all. But that's when you say,
that's a very technical
say that I tell the truth all the time, but you're completely cool with omitting things from the truth. I'm not cool with that. To me, I lied. I'm not trying to make up anything, but I lied. But I also know me, and hopefully you know me. I don't lie about like important shit.
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't call that lying. Because see, when you said that, I said, I know exactly what you was doing.
And that explains when you say,
because there's no reason why the damn guest in the middle of the room.
When you say
got a Crawley.
You tell the truth all the time. Now I understand. Because omission to you isn't a lie. To me, omitting stories is a lie. If I tell you, I went to the bar with these 5 people, and that's true. But what I left out is these two other bitches that I was talking to the whole night and tonguing down and all that.
That's different.
That's a lie.
That's different.
No. I told you I went to the bar. See, that's the
you went to the bar
gaslighting bullshit.
with 7 people, not 5 people. You see, that's a lie. That's
hey,
different.
Hold on.
You moved the desk to get something.
Hey, babe.
And that is getting something.
If 6 of y'all went out before you were really cheating. And then I always like, man, the economy's kind of crazy. Like maybe, they might be on hard times. Maybe 6 of them did go, they really be like buying one bottle and passing it around. You don't know. She found a credit card receipt.
Yeah. That was a good callback.
But I think omission is a lie.
I agree with you, but that wasn't a good example. That's not the same. We'll agree to disagree.
On you telling the truth all the time, or
I tell the truth.
On omission being a lie?
I might admit, but I think omission is a lie too, but it has context.
Honey, for me,
yeah.
Regardless of the context, it is a lie. Is it a good lie? Is it a well-meaning lie? A good intention lie? Okay, but a lie is a lie. And for most people on earth, if you'll lie about this, you'll lie about that.
You'll lie about anything.
So
I guess. I don't know.
But it's but to the point of of what I was saying before, there are things I have not told you, but there is nothing I would not tell you.
Okay.
So I'm not behaving in a way where, she can never find out about this. I don't do that kind of shit.
And then guess we're lying.
I mean, I am.
I'm lying.
I'm sorry, you what?
I'm lying.
Oh, it sounded like you said I'm lying. I didn't.
No. I said I'm lying.
You what? Say it again?
Aligned.
Okay.
Aligned.
I'm
aligned.
You a lie.
No.
I'm aligned. You a lie. I got it.
No,
I got
I'm
it.
not.
I got it. But it's still a lie.
I wouldn't call it you lied to me.
So there's I don't remember exactly. I bet you one of the classmates does. There is, who was that? Was that Kant? It's a philosopher, and his whole thing. Okay, so the example is there's a thief or a murderer in your house. Your wife and child are hiding. The murderer says, "Where's your wife and child?" And this philosopher, I don't remember who it is exactly. It's been a long time since I read this stuff. Says that he would tell the murderer where his wife and child were because he's not going to lie.
Are you serious?
It's a real thing. I'll be fair. This is like 26 years ago. I probably read this kind of stuff. No, probably more than 26 years. I don't remember I don't remember who it was. I don't remember the exact scenario, but it was something.
I want you to lie then.
But it's something to that. If I can look it up.
In that scenario, I need you to lie.
But his whole thing was because of his moral obligation to the truth, he could not lie in that scenario.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need you to lie.
I have. That means nothing to me to lie. in certain scenarios.
Okay, in that scenario, yes.
But then
that's survival.
But then it becomes a thing of
what's the boundaries?
Yeah, because it's always survival.
No,
for the liar, for the person who is a liar, they want the image or the thing they're protecting to survive. Oh, right. So guess. In this case, we can say, "Oh yeah, you should lie, protect your family." But the person that wants to protect that they never actually
stay in the house,
that they're actually still married, and they just forgot to tell
they're in the city. They're somewhere in the city.
I didn't know we were being serious. What are you talking about? We're married now. Yeah, I mean, I was married before too. You told me you're divorced. I mean,
potato.
Kinda. I changed my phone number, but you're still married. Like that person also will be like, "Nah, it was important. I was trying to survive." You see what I'm saying? It's like a long way of saying it.
I get you. Yeah.
So okay. I don't think there's a hard black and white rule. I am clear on what a lie is.
Yeah.
But for me, the way I carry myself, am I going to tell my wife that this thing of her nightmares was inside the house So then her overactive and over anxious mind can begin conjuring up a number of things and all the problems. And now she's going to have several restless nights of sleep.
Oh my gosh.
When I've already taken care of this shit. Am I going to do that? No, I wouldn't. Why am I going to do that? Maybe if it had been earlier in the day, I would have told you there was a lizard. Maybe if it had been earlier in the day. But that close to your bedtime, I know the scenario. Why would I do that? But some people would say that's wrong. It's still a lie.
I don't think
I'm not going to try to pretend.
well, that's how you define it. I appreciate.
Ain't no defining something. A lie is a lie. Ain't no defining.
It was not a lie. You know what? And if we had to go take that like a legal court of law lying, that was not, because you did in fact have to pull the desk out to get something, and that would not be it. That would be not guilty.
Oh snap! It was Immanuel Kant. It was Kant. So the scenario is a murderer knocks on your door asking for the location of a friend you are hiding inside. Under Kant's strict categorical imperative, lying undermines trust and violates a fundamental, unbreakable moral duty. Therefore, you cannot lie to protect your friend. The consequence was that Kant argued that by telling the truth, you fulfill your moral duty, and any subsequent consequences are the murderer's responsibility, not yours.
He said we both dead. That's what he said. He said we both dead. Because he going to kill me and you, because now he know where you at. We both dead. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So under the categorical imperative,
I don't want Kant to be my friend.
Well, he did.
Yeah. I don't need them kind of friends either.
Why don't we just have some school snacks?
School snacks.
This is an odd conversation.
Yeah, I don't know where you're taking us here.
It's just a conversation. It's a podcast. What are we supposed to do? Read the stories and shut up.
Well, I've got some more Paris snacks because I got a bunch of Paris stuff. I'm still looking at expiration dates.
I did not think you still had Paris snacks.
I do. I've been
Rationing.
I have been. The caramel is delicious. Oh my gosh, that thing! It's in a little tube. Oh.
And if you want to see Mrs. Sawyer shopping for all these Paris snacks, you can watch our Paris vlog currently on onlyblackkids.com.
That's onlyblackkids.com.
But of course, you'll have to join the honor roll. But that's a no-brainer.
For sure. So I have these snacks here. I think you were with me when I got these. Yeah, you were with me when I got these. I got like a bunch of different snacks, different times.
But we have video evidence.
Yes. So this is like a brand. I think this Lou. You see it? Yeah. It's a brand, and it had like a lot of cookies and stuff. And so we were in the store, and there's a bunch of chocolate things, and there were some lemon things that I wanted to get to. Actually, I did get some lemon ones. I ate those up already. You don't like citrus stuff, so
true.
We didn't try those.
Untrue.
But you like strawberries, so we got this one.
I like citrus stuff.
No, you'll say it's too citrusy. You like?
I said that about you.
You said like a hint. No, you don't really know. You don't like it you don't like it too much on chicken. You don't like too citrusy, or the lemonade too strong. Oh, you do that. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I know you. So this is strawberry. So you were with me in the store, and I said I had asked you
tell the truth all the time.
if you want this one or what was the other one? Apricot or something. We got strawberry.
You said apricot?
Yeah.
I say apricot.
Apricot? I call it apricot. Apricot. Are these individual?
I was listening to.
Oh yeah, the individual.
I was listening to an Only Black Kids episode, and I was about to say I knew I was going to say going down that route. To me, I say route, and when on the story I said route.
Oh.
I was like, I would have thought I'd say route.
Oh,
but I said route.
I like route. Route.
I don't know, man.
Route 66.
It's a weird language. Yeah, it's not Route 66.
Oh.
It's a weird ass language.
Okay. Oh, there's little ones inside of here. Oh, I like these.
See, that's what the lizard was saying.
Individual. Strawberry, please tell me about this lizard. That's going to make me not go to sleep. And that's going to make you not go to sleep.
That was funny.
So it's like some little biscuit with some strawberry inside.
Biscuit with strawberries.
Let's see.
What's it called? Lou what?
No, Lou is the brand. This is called Maman Cherie.
That's just how they say it too, baby.
Maman Cherie. Francais.
That means strawberry.
Rich and fruit. Oh, it was good. See, that's the kind of thing you eat with tea. Oh, I like those. I thought it was going to be crunchy.
Not crunchy.
Oh, I like those. You want another one? You go with that one.
Sure.
Yeah, that was good.
I find the cookie part a little dry.
It's supposed to be.
I like moist.
No, it's like a
I get it.
yeah, like a tea cracker, like a biscuit.
Yeah.
It's not a cookie. Yeah, I like it. It's the right balance of sweetness too, and tart.
It's not too sweet at all.
This is kind of you have tea with a little milk in it,
Put your pinky up.
and a thin China glass, China cup.
Okay.
I like those. That's 5 smacks.
5 smacks.
Yep, that's what it
You
is.
kind of giving these smacks out all willy-nilly these days.
Nope, classmates. If you like like a tea little biscuit, like a compliment for your tea, just a little something. This is perfect. It's a little something. It's a 5 for what it is. I like that.
5.
I don't know if you're gonna get any more of these. We got 2 more packs in there, or we got to go back to Paris.
You can always go back to Paris, dear.
Get those Twix cookies.
Oh, those are good. Those are
You
good.
might as well have the last
Yeah,
one.
I'm good.
Okay.
I would not give that 5 smacks. I will give it 4 smacks. Really, I'm kind of like between 3 and 4. It's good, but it needs something else with it to me.
That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a compliment.
Well, then you should have served it that way, man. You did not.
I did not,
I'll give it 4 smacks. 4
Good.
smacks.
because I don't have to share.
We need to make a decision. Is it smacks or is it
Smacks. The smacks. That's what. Isn't that what the classmates said? Smacks. Classmates, let us know. Put it in the comments. Is it smacks or smacks? I think it's smacks. You say smacks. I say smacks. It's hard for me to say smacks. Smacks. So it's smacks.
Well, what did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Smack.
Charlie Murphy! We got an Ask the Black Kids.
Whoop whoop.
Please tell me what to do. Me, 31-year-old female. This story starts a decade ago when I was an intern in my early 20s. I worked at a hospital with a toxic, drama-heavy work culture, but I didn't know better and tried to socialize a lot in order to be accepted. I ended up becoming groomed and essayed by a man 11 to 12 years older. I was 22.
Wow.
He was 34. It was very traumatic, and I eventually reported him. He was fired from that job, but went on to still have a prevalent career without long-term consequence. He also got married weeks after the worst SA event. There were several. Deleted all evidence of communication with me. He exclusively messaged on Snapchat. He purposely has no internet presence. Now I know why. I know it's been a decade of silence, but I was scared to be labeled as the victim, have my professional reputation damaged. I also suffered for many years, grieving and working through what happened. It bothers me that others may not know of his predatory behavior, and I wonder if I should speak up, or is it petty to say something so late? He once drunkenly admitted that he hooked up with 3 other students. Now he has kids too. I am wondering if I should tell others, especially the wife. What happens since it likely overlaps with her dating him? I am still working through this with my therapist. I know you're not my therapist, and I've asked for advice on other Reddit threads, but usually get, do what gives you closure. But is this a situation where saying something will hurt the wife? I want justice, but not at terrible expense of an innocent person. Please tell me what to do, or should I just do nothing and let it go? I would love the perspective of a wife like Mrs. Sawyer or a therapist like Mr. Sawyer. I found your channel 2 weeks ago, and I'm halfway done with binging every video. Thank you. Damn, that's a lot of videos.
Wow. That's heavy. That's heavy.
I don't find it, I mean, their experience is heavy. I don't find it to be that confusing. Your concern, classmate, thank you for writing us, is that you don't want to hurt anybody. But if we were to just go back a little bit, and Kant said, well, I have to tell the truth, and whatever the murderer does, that's their issue. I think Kant's crazy in that example. I don't want my friend to be murdered. But in this example, you would not be hurting the wife It is quite literally his actions that are hurting the wife. You informing of his actions is not hurting. Because what would the pain be? It would be that she's married to a monster. Her pain would be that he's a liar. Her pain would be really have nothing to do with you. It's him. So while I understand you don't want to hurt anyone, you telling is not the actual hurt. Now, should you say, should you not say? I don't know how you go about that. I don't know if there are any repercussions of that. But if you are still pondering this after a decade, perhaps this is unanswered in your soul.
Yeah.
And perhaps the answer is to tell.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you, you must tell. I cannot tell you should not tell whatsoever. But I do want to clarify, you didn't do anything wrong in this. So it's not you hurting anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree with you. And I think by you worrying about what will happen with the wife, you're carrying on extra. I mean, this is already like heavy on you. Like you're putting that extra weight on there. Maybe that's freeing for you to be able to vocalize that. I'm not saying you do or you don't, but I don't think that how the wife will feel should be. I'm not going to say you don't have your concern, because you're concerned.
She has concern because she's a human and she has empathy.
Right. You have empathy. At the same time, though, I don't think it should be at the cost of you.
I really want to make it clear. You're not doing anything
Right.
that hurts anybody.
Correct.
You're saying, do I continue to sit with this? And you're kind of sacrificing yourself to make sure no one else gets hurt. But then there's probably in your mind, well, he can still hurt other people.
Yep. As you said, that other people didn't know. Yeah.
Is this still going on? You don't know all this stuff. And you're not a detective. You don't have to figure all that out. I think you're taking on your anxiety about it is taking it bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yep.
The thing you have to ask yourself is, will I feel better if I voice my experience, my truth? Yep. And I will say, for the most part, monsters only exist in the dark. So when you look at the Bill Cosbys, when you look at the Harvey Weinsteins, the only reason they can thrive is because no one's going to say anything. Now, it's typically because there's a benefit for the people, who know that what's going on. But these monsters kept growing, kept moving freely about the world and doing whatever they want and harming so many other people because it was in the dark. When the light was put on it, everything began to change. So I know you want us to tell you what to do. I really can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
But if you're going to feel better for telling, then you should tell.
Yep.
If the wife being hurt is a reason for you not to tell, I remind you, nothing you have done or can do is going to, in this situation of you telling, can hurt the wife. Yep. It is his actions.
Yep. He did that, not you.
So if we reframe it as the quandary is, should I tell the wife about his actions or not tell the wife about his actions? But it's not you. You have no ownership over the problematic part. You only have ownership over your experience. I wish we could give you the answer, do this or do that. Sometimes it's very easy. I'm going to tell you, if it's been 10 years and you're still wondering if you need to say something,
it's still in
probably sounds like you need to say something.
It's still in your soul there. You're still troubled by that. And
sounds like it is unresolved for you.
Yep.
And maybe this is part of you resolving it.
Might be part of your work. So thanks for sharing. Hope you get some clarity out of that. But I would think about how this is going to work for you and realize that he did the bad stuff, not you. Good luck, classmate.
Good luck, classmate. We got another Ask the Black Kids.
Okay.
Question. I have a question for you. Who is in control of the music on a road trip? The driver or the passengers?
Driver.
Hold on. Am I the asshole because I believe it's the driver, not the passengers? Passengers can put headphones on and listen to whatever they please. The driver can't.
Correct.
Therefore, the driver controls the music. You still agreeing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not talking about playing anything outlandish, excessively vulgar, etc. But my musical tastes differ from my spouse and children. But again, they can put on headphones. I can't. Am I the asshole?
No. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the scenario.
No.
Because they've put the question, and the answer is pretty clear to me. Driver should control the music.
Yeah.
However, some of my fondest memories are of being a child, and we were going on a trip, usually to Orlando or something. That's a couple hours in the car.
Yeah.
And there was this Disney tape. It had all these songs in it. I don't know. These songs were not from movies. I don't know what the hell these songs are from. But man, 2 songs I loved on it. It was the song about penguins. Penguins are my favorite animal.
Yeah.
Because they're always dressed so snazzy. I don't know if I like them in person. They seem kind of bougie. But at least from afar, I love they dress up for every occasion. That's why I like penguins. And then my favorite song on this album was called Blue. It's about a dog. When I get to heaven, first thing I'll do, grab my horn and call the blue. It's a country-ish song. I love that song. We probably listened to that song 11 times an hour.
Okay.
The whole family listened to it.
Yeah.
We talked.
You had,
we enjoyed.
but you had headphones. Did you listen to it?
We had headphones in the 80s. Yes, we did.
But did you have them on that trip?
I can't speak to whether I did. I don't recall. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know for a fact that I did.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, how long is the trip? There's so many variables to me. If you're telling me, oh, the 3-year-old wants to hear this, no. Fuck you, 3-year-old. Give a goddamn about your Baby Shark and your Bluey. I want to listen to this Mick Jenkins and shit. It depends on the scenario. It's not as clean cut.
It's the driver. I mean, the driver may want to have the blue on so that no one's whining and all that stuff. Because let me just put the blue on so it takes you from whining. Because that's probably in the best interest of the driver.
I don't appreciate the implication that I or all the other children in the world are just whining in the car. They don't get it. Don't appreciate that implication whatsoever. It depends.
But I think it's a discretion of the driver.
Okay.
Yeah, we need them to be alert, focused, and ready to do whatever they need to do, and that's what them picking the music. So I'm good with that. I remember one time we were on a road trip. My dad, we had, back then he had the cassette singles, and you have to go from one side to the other side. He couldn't just in the car. We listened to Mama Said Knock You Out. My mom was ready to throw that cassette out the window because we were just going to the other side. I think we listened to that for probably about an hour of LL Cool J. Mama Said Knock You Out.
That's crazy.
My mom was having
At least mine was a whole album. There's an A side and a B side. There's a bunch of different songs. It's a bunch of different songs. We listened to the tape like once. We ain't listened to the same song over and over again.
I tell you, we listened to that thing and we had the same energy every time the song came on. We were singing that song. My mom was not the fan of that song. She liked LL, but my mom was just never into the rap music, so it was hilarious. Yeah, but that's what my dad wanted to listen to. He was a driver.
See, that's excessive.
Huh?
I'm the driver, so we got to listen to this one song.
But we loved it. The kids loved it. We were having a ball. The only person who was not was my mom. Yeah. But yeah, it was we listened to it over and over again. It was great. Yeah, I think it's all about driving. And then if we want to go to sleep though, he'll put the music to us only in the front and not in the back.
Oh, y'all had a fancy car.
You can always do that. What's that? The bass, the treble, whatever the thing to go to the front and the back, the rear. You just put it all to the front and it's out in the back. All cars have that, don't they? Yeah. He would do that if we wanted to go to sleep. I was in charge of snacks.
Shocking.
I was in the row in the back, so I had all the cooler duties.
Some things never change.
We didn't stop. We weren't eating out. We made sandwiches in the car. We had chips, cheese balls, drinks, all that was in the car. We had a cooler in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, so classmate, I agree. It's the driver get to pick the music. That's why I was asking if when you're driving, there's something you want to listen to.
What do I always say?
Whatever you like. Or you'll say something specific and I'll put on what you want.
Yeah, well, really.
Yeah.
It's typically whatever you like.
That's what you say. So.
And that's why you say we are quite aligned. I'm aligned, you aligned. It's all figured out.
You're going to keep on. You're going to keep on.
And in our final Ask the Black Kids.
All right.
We almost broke up last year due to this.
Uh-oh.
My fiance, male, 28, black and Polish, and I, female, 28, black. He grew up with his Polish side and me with my black side. Also, I love your podcast. Our biggest issue has been communication. He was making dinner and he asked for help with something that could go in the microwave. The directions said to squeeze the pouch. I'm not understanding it. Squeeze as in separate the mixture or squeeze contents towards the middle or bottom. So I read the directions to my fiance as this response is, I'm not understanding what got lost in translation for you. Excuse me? I popped the thing in the microwave and told him I didn't like how he talked to me. He proceeds to ask me to leave the kitchen to give him space, as he doesn't understand how that was disrespectful. I feel like he constantly points out what I do wrong, from forgetting something to the dishes, etc. And when he does, he has this tone, and the words he says I find demeaning. I feel communication is our biggest issue when it comes to us critiquing one another. He feels like he has to walk on eggshells with me, and I feel like, bro, just be respectful, and I won't have to criticize you. I personally feel like this is a clash of cultures. Any tips on how we can both effectively communicate without criticizing the other? We are in couples and individual therapy. Couples, we started out weekly, then bi-weekly, and now monthly due to finances. I lost my job earlier this year. Racism. Therapists encouraged us to remember what parts come up for us when we argue, and we try, but it doesn't always work. But remembering we are on the same side helps. We almost broke up last year due to this on the day of his graduation because I had gotten tired of talking to him and began to shut down. With the help of therapy, I speak up and don't hide how I feel. Take it away.
I thought you were going to talk about that.
Why would I? They don't come from me, honey. They come from me.
Because, yeah.
Nobody is coming to this show.
Yes, they are.
Here, I promise
Yes,
you
they
they're
are.
not. I promise.
Y'all in the comments.
They're
Mr.
not.
Sawyer. Mr. Sawyer. Mr. Sawyer.
It's never. It doesn't
Mr.
happen.
Sawyer.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing. And I'm so fine with that.
So, I don't know if that was worthy. So when she said that about breaking up about it, I think that was just like, this was like part of a larger issue.
Well, no, she didn't say they almost broke up because of that. She said we almost broke up last year due to this on the day of his graduation because I got tired of talking to him.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I think that's like for some people, that's going to just be something you have to discuss and be able to take it in. Because I know there's sometimes my intent of how I respond to something isn't to be disrespectful or to like start something with you. But I've been guilty of, you'll tell me, I don't really like the way you said that.
I've never said that.
Yes, you have.
I've never said that.
Yes, you have.
And I don't really like the way you said that.
And then it's
buddy.
like,
it's not. Come on.
Why are you getting your feelings? I just said this.
Stop it.
And then I'm like, wait a minute.
This is a gross mischaracterization.
You know what? The way when you said it like that, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I said it wrong, but that wasn't my intent. So I'm guilty of that.
That's what you're guilty of?
That. I'm guilty of that.
That's what you're guilty of?
Because it's not to make you feel bad or to say like, oh, you stupid. Like that's not my intent. So when she said it was like to twist the bag or something, and I can see how it could be frustrating to somebody that maybe that does that or understand that that's like basic instructions on a package to put in the microwave. I can see how they might be frustrated or annoyed because they're cooking or whatever kind of thing. But I think that's just like a simple discussion that doesn't have to be a drawn out thing. So I think it was compounded because from what the therapist is saying, what you said at the end, you often don't say things when he's saying things to you that make you feel a certain way. And then it compounds and compounds and compounds. And then it like you're ready to explode kind of thing. Instead of saying, whoa, hold up now. I'm just trying to help you out. You didn't gotta say something like that. What do you mean? I don't understand. And then you have a little conversation and that's done. I think that you just have to have those conversations more frequent and not let them pile up. But I think that's an ongoing working exercise for most people because you don't want to complain all the time. But then at the same time, it's affecting you. So you got to train. You gotta teach the person what you like and what you don't like. So it's an evolving thing. It's I think that's just part of relationships in general. So see, you wanted me to go. Now I went. Now you go ahead and go. What you want to say?
I can't believe you got up on here and said you tell the truth always.
I do.
All right, fam. You got it. It's cool.
See?
Yeah.
Always with the side stuff. Always.
It's not side stuff.
Always.
It's a podcast.
Always.
It's a podcast where we judge and discuss opinions.
Yeah.
Please do not criticize me expressing my opinion.
Well, please do not criticize the way I take the way you side-eyeing me.
Please do not criticize when I actually know that you lying right now.
I'm not lying. What I'm lying about?
All right, fam.
Yeah, come on, say
Hey,
it.
buddy. I don't appreciate the way you said that to me.
I didn't say, hey, buddy. See, you added that.
Hey, buddy.
See, you added that. You added it.
Hey, you
but
jack off.
You did say you add sauce. So you're adding sauce. Because that's not what I said.
Yes.
That's not what I said.
Yes.
No, that's not what I said.
Yes, I do add sauce.
That's not what I said.
I'm a saucy motherfucker. Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I like you saucy.
But I don't lie.
Okay. I didn't either. You haven't told me you don't like the way I said that?
Huh?
You haven't told me you don't like the way I say
No, I
something?
said, who the fuck you talking to?
Not all the time. You've said it before. You've said, who the fuck you talking to? And
Again,
you've also said, I don't like the way you said.
By the
Don't talk to me
by
like
the
that.
time I say that, I have usually said something to you for like 4 to 6 months, and you get very nasty.
Nasty.
Oh yeah, you always go for the jugular. I'm a very peaceful. I don't want problems. I'm not seeking to. I'm me and you better. You're very ego driven. You're very, very, a lot of hubris in you. You're very much. I tell people all the time, marriage works when only one of you has to be right and the other one doesn't care. That's how we really do this. You must be right. You don't have to be right.
No.
You have to be right.
No. I'm wrong. I gotta tell you when I'm wrong.
No.
I don't admit to I'm wrong.
Infrequently.
And frequently.
I don't think you're wrong a whole lot about things. If I thought you were wrong all the damn time, what the hell am I with you? You're wrong about everything? I don't think you're wrong about a lot of things. So you're not frequently wrong to then frequently say you're wrong. But of the times when you may be wrong, because sometimes it's just a difference of opinion or perspective. There are times though where you're like blatantly wrong. There are times when you're like blatantly dismissive.
And I know that I'm wrong.
You never know you're wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's like, no, I'm not wrong.
But if you tell me something about me, I shut up and I listen.
Okay.
If I tell you something about you,
I listen. But then if I don't get it, it's like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what it is. This is what it is. You already know that.
I love you, fam. I love you.
I love you too.
I have no problems with you, but
if I don't know it, then I don't know it.
But you gotta develop some insight on these things. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about you. I'm gonna tell you something about you. This is the shit I love the most about you.
Okay.
For decades, you swear to me up and down that I know you better than anybody else. I know you better than yourself. Yeah. I know you.
Yeah.
Anytime I tell you something about how I'm perceiving you, I'm wrong. Now, how the hell I know you better than you?
You can still.
I know.
That doesn't mean no.
Yeah. Let me finish. You see what I'm talking about? You see the shit? You see the shit?
You took a break.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
And now you're gonna edit. Now you're gonna edit the break out.
Not.
You took a break.
I don't. Do you want? Let me tell you something. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
There are things that I'm like, damn, I said that. I leave the shit in. I don't really edit like that. I edit when I stumble when I'm reading a story. Other than that, I don't edit anything else up.
All right,
these
go ahead.
podcasts be long as shit. That's why. You just you're very sensitive.
I'm sensitive.
You can dish it and you do not take it well.
Huh.
And I recognize that when we were younger, I really just let things fly. I just said things. And that might have been insensitive. And that could have been hurtful. And for that, I have apologized. And I'll apologize again. I apologize. But I've grown. And as I've grown and matured, I don't have these I must be right things. You must listen to me. And I'm right. And no, it can't be. No, I don't have all that.
So I'm not going to disagree about being stubborn because I know I am, and I know when I'm right, I'm right. No, I'm not going to deny that.
That's what you're not going to disagree about.
I'm not going to disagree about
You're
that.
not going to disagree about the thing. I didn't bring up anything about stubborn.
If
you ever seen Zootopia,
that I own.
Zootopia. I really learned this from watching Zootopia. In Zootopia 1, I think it's the mayor. He asks himself a question, and then he answers the question that he asked. That is not the question they were asking. I didn't say shit about you being stubborn.
Well, I think that goes towards what you're talking about, this whole ego thing, and I have to be right. Well, if I only see it that way, then that's the way I see it. I think sometimes I don't see the point of view that you're talking about. So then why would I go with what you're saying if I don't see that?
Yeah.
Why would I?
That makes a lot of
that?
sense. However, you have to know the person that you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying things to put you down, to belittle you, to demean you, to make you feel bad? Okay.
Never.
So if you know that,
mm-hmm.
the energy that you then give me if I say something, listen, I don't yell. Now, I'm not saying you yell. I'm not saying you yell. But I'm saying I don't yell. I don't speak in this aggressive kind of manner. And I say something, and you'll make it seem like I just attacked you out of nowhere, because if you don't agree, then it's an attack.
No, I don't think sometimes you don't understand your lack of things is just as dismissive or belittling certain things, and that enrages me. And I get enraged.
I think that happened a lot more in the past.
No, I agree. A lot
more in the past.
I agree.
Belittling?
That's how I'm interpreting it sometimes. That's how I interpret it. Like, it's not a big deal to you, but it's a bigger deal for me. And then it's like, stop it. And then I'm like, well, you don't do it like that. You don't do it like that.
If I watch this show, man, because it was the last episode too, you said something, and then you just said, "Shut up, Robert." I was like, I never said that. What are you talking about?
You don't like bark it or anything like that, right? But you're like, But like, it's like dismissive to me because you don't really care about whatever it is. Because you just say, I have a lot of rules. I have a lot of rules.
Hold on.
So there's things that I'll say, hey, honey, you did this thing. Or sometimes I'm like, here, you did it again. And then you're just like, not yell, but like, oh, whatever. And then, that enrages me. Sometimes it enrages me.
I can see that. I don't know that it is my action that enrages you versus it is me not acquiescing to what you want immediately that enrages you.
That's fair too. Because there's that part too.
Because you want it your way, right away, and this shit is not Burger King. And because 97% of the time, I just go along with what you want.
Yeah, it's true.
The rare time I'm like, well, there's another possibility. It's like,
no, it's not.
No, it must be my way.
You're right.
It's like,
you're right. I can see that.
It's not really a balanced relationship. If it's not your way, it's a problem.
I can see that. But sometimes it's like, okay, well, you didn't say what way you wanted it, so this is the way.
I mean, I've done this for a long time.
I know.
I've done this for a very long time.
I know.
I've seen the many iterations of Mrs. Roberta Esperanza Nefertiti Sawyer. I've seen the many, many iterations. I've gone through a lot of this. I've done this for a long time. Maybe that comes back to the lizard thing. It's easier for me to deal with the lizard, to deal with the thing that is always of extreme importance to you, then I don't really care about this lizard, man. I'm not thinking about that lizard. Now, I'll tell you one thing. That shit was weird as hell because I never saw the lizard. I saw the tail.
Well, you stop talking about
it.
And
it's like, why did you do that?
Just stop talking
I had no idea there was a lizard there. So that was weird. But it's easier for me and you because I don't think you come up with bad ideas. I'm not like morally against half the things you want to do. Most of the things, more than half. Again, if I thought you were just this buffoon that could never come up with an idea, why am I with you? I trust your judgment on many things.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
there are certain things that, hey, I may have a difference of opinion. I never say my opinion is right, yours is wrong.
No, you don't.
You do. So it could be a discussion of opinions, or there are other times where there are things where it's like, no. I actually know the answer to this. I'm not guessing. And you're freestyling some shit. You must be right. And it's like, well, I mean, I'm not going to like, the ship can't go down when I know the way to bring the ship back up. And if you're hell bent on taking the ship down, well, no, hold on. I can't let the ship's never going down. All right. That's not the option here. So I'm not going to just let some shit explode to make you happy, because then I'd be a pushover, and I'd be writing in.
You're not a pushover at all.
I'm not a pushover, but I'm not.
You know, when I talk to people about that, because that might be like the outsider looking in of people who don't know us or not watching the podcast or going to onlyblackkids.com, is that I'm very independent, very demanding, very this thing, and you must be like a lapdog and like, you know, just go with the flow. And that is 1,000% not true. I always describe it is that I have an opinion on a lot of little things, on a lot of things, and you just don't. So I
have lots of opinions,
but like, okay, like where I put the forks in a drawer, I'm going to care about, and you just care that there's forks.
I care that the forks go in the space for the forks.
So there's, you know, I have a lot of things, and you're like, okay, you decide what that is, and you'll follow along. But then, you know, you're not a pushover at all. You tell me your 10 cents a lot of times, and I always take that in consideration. So when I'm making decisions or I'm doing something, I'm always considering you. Just like I know when you make decisions for us, you're considering me. So I don't think of you as a pushover at all. And I just think I'm very vocal about what I like and I don't like. I think I have more things than you. I think that's what it is. I have more, you call them rules.
You have a lot of rules. And
then after a while, sometimes it's like, okay, I'm in this world. This is what it is. This is the play. And then you'll be like, well, what about for this instead of that? And it's like, wait, what are you doing? No, that's not the play. We're going this way. So then it takes me some time to counter. I think that's what it is.
Hey, the ship's not going down. That's not what's happening. So
yes,
you know,
which I think is the
most ship's
important.
Never going down. All right.
Yeah, and I value that. I value that hardcore because, you know, sometimes my indecisiveness comes from that too, because it's like, okay, well, Robert, so babe, what do you think about this? And you're like, I don't care, just pick whatever. But honey, what this and this?
That's not come on.
I'm talking about something light.
That's not.
Classmates are talking about something light. that will be like,
I don't care, make your own goddamn decisions.
No, it's like what do you want for dinner? Like that's always like our number one thing. What do you want for dinner? And I don't know what to have for dinner. I'm saying like, I you know, all this to say, honey, this is how I'm gonna wrap it all up. I think relationships are always a work in progress. There's none just on repeat, and things come and go, and you have to work on it together. I think that's what it is. That's what I'll say.
So how can the classmate effectively communicate without criticizing the other? You can talk even more, communicate even more. So what I mean by that is everything doesn't have to be I say this versus you say that. You'll hear people on the internet say it's not me versus you, it's us versus the problem. And that's cool. Sometimes it's not even a problem. It's just a difference of perspective. And if you can both learn to effectively communicate your difference of perspective and recognize that few things are it must be this way or that way, only one can be right and there's nothing in between, then you can begin to dissipate a lot of built up tension. And if you can speak on the resentment, so it's very, I love to hear that you're both an individual and doing couples because you need the insight into yourself.
Yeah.
I say that all the time, but it's if you don't do that inner work, you know, what's the saying? Until you resolve these things, they will continue to run your life. Until you can, like, for example, you used to shut down a lot. What was the part of you that was shutting down? Why were you shutting down? Why was that a norm for you? Why was that where you escaped? You both talk about critiquing, or you're saying that when you critique one another, he has to walk in eggshells, probably because you feel sensitive. Then you criticize him because you think he's not being respectful. Either he's being respectful or he isn't being respectful. Respect isn't a question. You should never have to question if your partner's being respectful or not. Now, I'm not saying they can never be mad and say something you may find flippant, but respect should never waver. Even in an argument with my wife, I don't disrespect her. I don't, there's never a lack of care or anything.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a question. If you get to that point of understanding these basics, that we do respect, we do care, we do have concern. I mean, I'm guessing you like the guy because you said your fiance, right?
Yeah.
My fiance. It's a matter of getting to know you. But when you hear us talk, you got to understand, we were going through the same kind of shit you're going through when we were your age. Just done this for a very long time. And I got to be honest, I don't come from very excitable people. Like, my nervous system it was like, pretty level set. I lived in a fairly calm home. I tell people all the time, I grew up in a house very similar to the Cosby Show. The show. Because nowadays you got to really, the show, not this dude in real life. The show. It was always love and very, like, arguments between my parents were never, I never saw like disrespect. They argued, but it was never yelling. And I'm not saying I never yell. I am capable of yelling. I have yelled, but it takes so long. So if you hear me say, and I tell her, who the fuck you talking to? That's like after a grand majority of a year of like, very, very dismissive language. Y'all watch this show. I'm not saying don't be a fan of Mrs. Sawyer. We're all fans of Mrs. Sawyer. But she can be a little dismissive. A little dismissive. We were going through the same things when we were your age. How do you get out of it? I wish I could just tell you, do this, and do this. It's not like that.
It's not.
I wish I could tell you there are exercises and tools, and there probably are, but I'm just not that good of a therapist to be able to tell you that.
No, I think if you can cookie cutter it, then that's the incorrect
If
thing.
I could, I would make it, patent it, and I would sell this shit.
I don't think it's that way. I think you have to have buy-in from both parties. He has to want to have this relationship flourish, and you have to want to. You both have to want to do the work, and you naturally just respect each other and be able to talk to one another. So I think it's just a working. There's no if, then, but kind of like equation to get it done. Just make sure that you're learning as you go along. It seems like you've learned before that you would hold a lot of things in and then it becomes too much. And that's a learning thing. So you've learned that. So don't do that again. You got to learn what works and what doesn't work, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you're never going to, I think you never get it 100%. I mean, I try to do better things. Sometimes I recognize that I might be too much.
But better takes a lot of time. Better isn't a week and a month. Better can be years. It depends on the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna try to stop cheating on you. It's not the same thing.
No, that's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing as I'm gonna try to make sure I remember to do the dishes.
Yes.
But then also, you're 28, man. Dishes need to be done. So, I feel like he constantly points out what I do wrong, from forgetting to do something to the dishes. And, maybe there's a difference in neurodivergence. Maybe you're neurospicy, maybe he's neurotypical. And it's very difficult for the neurotypical person and the neurodivergent person to understand. It's just a different way of thinking.
Yeah.
So for the neurotypical person, why didn't you just do the dishes? The dishes have to be done. For the neurospicy person or the neuroatypical person, the neurodivergent person, man, I was just about to do them dishes. But what had happened was, and then it's
That
like,
sounds like
no, so please don't do that. That's not that's not an accurate portrayal.
Of
whatsoever.
what? That's not accurate.
That's not accurate. Don't do that.
That's not
Don't do
accurate.
that.
That's not accurate.
Come on, man. Tell the truth.
That's at times.
Good Lord, tell
That's at
the
times.
truth.
At times, that's both of us.
That's not
At times,
an
that's both
accurate
of us.
portrayal.
At times, that's both of us. Yeah. At times, that's both of us.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not labeling either of you. I don't know you. Again, Robert Sawyer is a therapist, not your therapist. Please speak with your therapist. You guys actually have one. Go talk to them. But it's little things like that. Like when you understand those differences and you learn how this person learns things and how this person interprets things. It's like I said, I would have told her about the lizard if it was earlier in the day. But at the time, it was close enough to bedtime that I know how her mind works. So I'm not going to do that. Again, I was never not going to tell her about the lizard. But at that moment, and who gets to make that decision? Well, she decided I get to make that decision when she agreed to marry me after knowing me and knowing how I am and knowing that's her decision.
Yeah.
So she trusts me with being able to make those kind of decisions for her.
Yes.
But again, that takes time.
It does.
I would love to tell you we met on Monday and Tuesday we were there. That is not the case.
No.
Whatsoever.
Nope.
It's decades before we got there. Partly because we were so young, and partly because one of us is extremely beautiful and stubborn.
Me, I'm not someone. It's okay.
It's crazy. You don't think I'm beautiful?
I think you're beautiful too, baby.
Oh, thank you.
You're not as stubborn. You're a little stubborn too, though.
On some things.
Yeah, you're stubborn too, but you're not.
On some things.
Like I'm bullheaded. I know that. I'm aware of that.
I am quicker to collaborate than I am to force my point.
Yes.
I know we're kind of going a long time. I will tell you this. There are things I am learning about myself now, like in the last year or so, things that I do, maybe in the last 2 years, that I have been this way and it has worked for me. And I wonder, well, if I had been a different way or if I had learned this earlier, could I have changed certain things? How would that have done things? It's just little things. I'll tell you, I am not a passive person, but I am not an aggressive person. And I wonder, part of that, I'll try to make this quick. As I was like 6'1", 6'2" in 12th grade, I'm in all white classes. I had some teachers that were very intimidated by me. For me to speak up louder and yell louder would not have been to my benefit in several situations. I have been pulled over by the cops a number of times. For me to be more boisterous would not have been beneficial in some of those situations.
No.
So I'm not saying it's based off of trauma. I think I was always kind of not that loud, must be seen in the room person. But I see that I don't have an aggression. I'm more, but I'm not docile either. I don't know how to say it.
No.
I don't know what that thing is. Like, I saw on the internet a long time ago, you can't say that you're peaceful if you're not capable of violence. I would say I'm very peaceful, but I think I'm capable. Of a level of.
You're capable, for
I
sure.
don't want to say violence. I don't know if aggression is the right word.
I don't know.
I don't know the right word.
I don't like that you have to put
fire
the word aggression, because I think I can be aggressive,
but I don't think aggression. I don't think aggression in this context is a bad thing.
No, I think it's more. I don't know if it's just. I think aggression. I think we need a new adjective. It's more confident. It's more.
Would you say I lack confidence?
No, but you're not. You don't. And this may be limited vocabulary to me. And this is not saying that you lack empathy. There's just a lot of things you don't care about, that you don't need to speak about it.
But that
you don't have to show it. That you don't have to weigh in on.
I think I'm not ego driven by a lot of things. I think I don't get wrapped up in a lot of things. But I remember when we were much, we define ego differently. I remember when we were younger, this could be over 20 years ago, and you were telling me, you don't care about anything. And I was like, no, I greatly care about so many things. I care about you. I can name so many. I care about so many things.
Yeah.
All that other shit is just noise. I'm not gonna ruin my day
I know.
in my life.
Yeah, I know.
I really think, am I going to care about this in 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years? I don't know why the number's 5. If I'm not going to care in 5 minutes, the fuck, why?
Whatever. I know. That's how you are.
Yeah, but part of that is, and I don't know the right word, is it's like I don't have a fire. That's the word I'll use instead of aggression. Like, so I started boxing. For my size, I am not punching hard enough. And part of that's technique. And I learned the technique, but then once I got better with the technique, I'm still not punching hard enough. Mm. Lifting weights. There are certain things, it's like, you got to get mad. You got to be mad. Everyone's always telling me you got to be mad. Playing pickleball, you got to be more aggressive at the kitchen. You're being too passive at the kitchen. All this stuff. I'm not mad. If anything, the thing about to make me mad is all you people tell. It's like, you gotta be mad. The gym bully's always telling me, get mad at yourself and push that weight. I don't get mad, and then I push the weight. Like, I don't know. I know people take energy from anger.
Yeah, you get your energy from different sources.
I'm not mad like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I got just enough hugs.
It takes
As a kid. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I mean, of course, environment has to play with that. I just think that's who you are.
Well, my parents talked things out.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up seeing like a man like shut down.
Yeah, but
I saw a man do laundry and dishes, so it's not weird to me.
I saw that too, but I have some. I'm sparky.
Well.
I'm sparky.
I see the evidence of what you grew up with. I see it all.
Well, she's sparky. I'm sparky though. It's like
I'm snarky.
You are snarky.
Oh, I'm less so now.
But you know what? I think that's how yours. People don't see that though.
Well, that's like underhanded. That's like passive aggressive.
Yeah,
I'm not passive aggressive.
You can be.
I can be aggressive aggressive.
You can be passive aggressive too.
But think before.
Yeah, you still got it. You're not as much. You don't got as much. But you can't be. I mean, I'm not saying with me specifically, but I see it. I was, I think also may play because you were talking about, your statue and being the only black kid and stuff. I also think, like, I'm in spaces where I'm not supposed to talk, or I'm not supposed to have an opinion, or I shouldn't be allowed to share my opinion, and maybe that also adds some color to how I am. Because you're supposed to be what I grew up. Girls are supposed to be seen, not heard.
As children are supposed to be seen, not heard.
Right, but it was girls too at a certain level. No guy is gonna want a flippant woman that's always yada yada yada, all that good stuff. But I think that shaped me as well. When you're talking about high school and stuff, I think there's a lot of times where no one's gonna listen to your opinion, so why say it? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna say it because I want to say it, and then that's it. Whether you do something with it or not, it's up to you. But I'm gonna say what I have to say, kind of thing. So I think that also shapes. I think environment has a big factor into those things.
So for the classmate,
buckle up, put the work in. Sounds like the fiance and you both want to work on this relationship. Seems like you're vested into it. You're going through the steps to make it work. So I would continue that. And there's no right path as long as you're both in it and are able to talk to each other, respect each other, trust each other. It'll work its way out. Not to say it's going to be some days where, you get mad at each other, but then you get to make up. So that's just the ebb and flows of life. As long as you don't I think it's just most important to make sure you don't get disrespectful. This is your person. So love, honor, respect them as you would want them to do with you. And I think it all works out. There will be some days, as with everything, but that's what I would say. Anything you want to add there?
No.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing, classmate. And good luck. And
to all the classmates that have stuck with us so far, make sure you send us your Ask the Black Kids at onlyblackkids.com.
That's onlyblackkids.com. We went on a tangent of a tangent of a tangent.
Oh. If you want to know how to work out disagreements, just watch that. I think that's a good example. This is supposed to be an hour and 25 to hour and 30-minute episode. It is not that. So
it's not.
It's time for Toxic Confessions.
All right.
Oh, build up. This whole thing's built up. I'm a working class man, but I have dreams of marrying well and living the good life I see on social media every day. I went to art galleries to meet women, and I met Nicole, a well-kept, exciting, upper-middle-class mixed media artist. She had that soft life all day vibe. I was gaming with Nicole's male cousin at her spot when she busted the door open, picked him up, and attempted to throw him out her first-story window.
Wow.
Why? Because he used her last cocaine.
Oh.
Nicole made me drive around for hours to find another plug, drug dealer.
Gee.
She wasn't exciting. She was high all the time. I want to remove myself, but she's also the most financially stable woman I've ever met. What do I do? Hey, ride it out.
Yeah, you better get out of that shit. You're going to get yourself in something you can't handle.
Ride it out.
Oh, no. Don't name up that life. That's a different life.
I don't know, but I have heard cocaine is a hell of a drug. That's what they say on the streets. Dating my boyfriend for a year. His 16-year-old son moved in my house with him. I told him to stop gaming and do his homework so he won't fail the class again. We don't waste time in my house. I didn't know his online friends heard my convo. He responded, "You wasting my time right now. Don't worry about my grades. Worry about why my dad is at my mom's house spending your money on her. He's the shadiest ninja ever, and you're funding his reunion with his wife."
Wow.
I yanked the cord, shut the game down. Him, "You can't hurt me when I don't give a fuck. You can't threaten me. We leaving anyway. Our shit is already packed." Sure enough, my boyfriend has a bag packed and hidden in the closet. He promised he was leaving her. Why move in with me when you plan to go back to her? How do I keep him here with me?
Oh, my God.
I've invested too much time, emotion, and money to let him walk away. His son can go, though.
Yeah, I think you already missed that boat. If anything, the wife was in on it. We need to come up.
Wife just loaned him out for a little bit.
That's right. Go on over there and get us some money.
Confession. My wife found out that I cheated. She hasn't said anything or admitted that she found out, but she left my phone open on the bed with all the text messages from my side chick.
Ooh.
That was on Saturday night. She was up in the middle of the night all night, then packed up our 2 kids and drove them to South Carolina to her parents' house. She didn't go to work on Monday or Tuesday, would not speak to me either day. On Wednesday, she returned without the kids, packed up all my things, and still wouldn't talk to me. I told her I wasn't leaving her. This morning, she made me breakfast and kissed me, still not talking to me. She went to work today and sent me a message saying, "Okay, bet, you about to see." What the fuck does that mean?
You ate the breakfast? Oh, no.
Oh, we about to see.
Oh, no. You shouldn't have eaten the breakfast.
We about to see. Okay, bet. And that one comes from Miss Parker for real.
Hey, Miss Parker.
And in our final toxic confession, this one comes from the good folks over at 6 Brown Chicks. My wife is shy, soft-spoken, and petite. She's barely 5 feet tall. My wife is a living black Barbie doll, but her older sister is the opposite. She's loud, crude, and her overall appearance is messy. She's always trying to get my wife caught up in her drama, so I hate it when the two of them hang out. My wife flew to Miami to help her sister recover after getting the BBL, Brazilian butt lift surgery. Long story short, it was my wife who got the new ass, and it's huge and awful. She caught me spending money on strippers, so I know she did this to please me. BBLs look good on the dancers because they have the plump thighs to make the big ass look believable. My wife is slender and petite with a big lopsided swollen ass that sits on her back like a card table.
Oh, my goodness.
I am so disgusted, and I want her to reverse it. Advice?
Oh, my. I don't know what to say about that.
It's BBL Drizzy, baby.
Yes. What is it? Ant. A little ant. Oh, wow.
I have no advice, so
Nah, me
you're
neither.
gonna have to figure that one out, buddy.
No, good luck with that.
It's been a long-ass episode.
It's been a long episode.
Wanted to make sure we remind everybody about OBK Book Club. Date coming soon, but we are reading James by the author Percival Everett.
James.
Looking forward to beginning this one. James by Percival Everett. Anything you'd like to tell the people, honey?
Nope. Just make sure you subscribe, give a 5-star review, and find us on onlyblackkids.com and join Honor Roll.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.